I thought that when people died in movies, they died in real life. Never understood why an actor would take a part in a movie knowing he would be killed during filming. Strangest things or most ridiculous things you believed as a child. Now, they did a Reddit article on this, Lana, and very interesting things that people said. I think there's some of them that we probably could agree with, but I want to have you add to it. Kevin, I want to have you add to it as well. First one was, I genuinely believe that if I dug deep enough in the backyard, I could reach the other side of the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reach China.
Yeah,
China.
I never believed that. I always thought you would hit water, and I think that actually is true. But no, you cannot dig to the other side of the world. Another one
That's
was,
what we were told.
That's right.
I used to believe that when your luggage went on the conveyor belt at the airport, that your luggage would go all the way to your destination on that conveyor belt.
That's great.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. I've not heard that one
I
before.
didn't either.
Again, these are all people that responded on Reddit. Another one was, I was convinced that the moon followed our car everywhere because it had a crush on my mom. Not that I thought that it had a crush on my mom, but I did think the moon was moving, as a little kid, that the moon was moving with me or whatever. And then, or if you're looking at, the other one was, if you're looking at the TV and you start walking like to the left or the right of the TV, that the person on the TV's eyes were following
They
you.
do
Oh,
follow
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
do
so
follow
that was,
you,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, how do they do this? Like, the waves in the ocean came from whales slapping their tails on the water. Interesting.
I've not heard that one.
I guess that could cause a wave, but not the
I
actual
like
waves.
that.
So can
Go back
boats.
to the moon. The moon caused the waves. I thought that when people died in movies, they died in real life. Never understood why an actor would take a part in a movie knowing he would be killed during filming.
Ooh, boy, that's rough.
Yeah, it is. I thought if I didn't say goodnight to my stuffed animals, they'd be sad and never talk to me
Yeah,
again.
that's true though.
That is true.
That is true.
Have you
true.
seen the movie Toy Story?
Yeah,
Oh
hello.
my gosh. I was convinced that my grandparents' house was magical because it always smelled like cookies and they let me have as many as I wanted.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I remember telling my grandparents, like, oh yeah, at my house, like I always get breakfast in bed. I was like, and they were like, really? And I'm like, oh yeah, I get it every morning. And they would serve me breakfast in bed. Obviously, they knew I was joking,
That's
but
awesome.
I was their grandson, and they did that for me. Another one was that there was no color in the world when black and white movies existed. It was just black and white movies. I thought that people singing on the radio were all in one big place.
Oh.
And they
yeah.
took turns going to the microphone.
That's pretty good. I like that
That'd be
one.
awesome. All right, bring them in. Who else we got? I believe that if professional wrestlers ran into each other in public, they'd have to immediately start fighting.
Now that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
And
I
that would
love
be
that
awesome.
one.
And if it was being filmed, they probably would do that. But all right, Lana, what are you adding to this list? Ridiculous things you believed as a child.
Well, I believed the one that we still hear, that if you swallow your gum, it's going to stay in your stomach for like 7 years or
Yep.
something like that. I thought, so I never, ever swallowed my gum.
And when it happened on accident, you're like,
you're like,
oh my
God,
gosh,
it's going to stay in
no.
there. And then, like, if you swallowed a couple of pieces of gum, I would think
14
that,
years?
like, they would, the pieces would stick together and then the gum would just grow. It would just be a big ball of chewed up gum in my stomach.
Yeah.
So,
Which it was, but it didn't stay in there for 7 years.
No.
Or 14 if you had 2. So, but yeah, I remember thinking that as like a teenager, not like a
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
young kid, like still believing that, like as a teenager, going, this is not good. I swallowed a gum. And
One
I
of the
used to swallow
things
gum a lot.
I still believe today is that if you cross your eyes, they're going to stay that way. And
What? Still?
Well,
There's
I mean,
no way that's possible.
I know, but I'm afraid they might get stuck, so I just don't do it. I mean, can
Cross
you
your
imagine?
eyes.
I don't even know if I can anymore.
I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, they
Yeah! Oh, wait, did they go back? Oh, you're good. They're back. I don't know if I can
I don't
anymore.
like doing that though because I'm afraid they might get stuck.
No,
No, they're not gonna
can't
get
stuck.
stuck.
Lana, you're fine. And even if they did, we'd still love you.
Yeah, walking around with cross eyes.
It'd be hard to drive, but I mean, it'd be good.
I got a Tesla. It's fine.
If there was a fork in the road, that'd be tough for sure.
Which way?
Which way do
Oh
I
my
go?
gosh.
All right, Kevin, what are you adding to this list?
I mean, this is one I've heard. I don't believe this, but I've heard this so many times, is that don't take a shower when it's lightning out.
okay, so is that not a thing? Because when
I
go to
I take a shower when it's lightning out.
I don't. I still won't.
because
Oh,
when
I
go
did
to-
the other day.
Because we live now, and I live now with you. Obviously, you guys grew up here. Or, I mean, Lana, you didn't grow up here, but you've lived here a long time. Living in the lightning capital of the world or whatever, I thought, is that a true thing? Like, am I not supposed to do that? I think I told Kristen that the other day when we were having
Yep.
storms. But that's not a
I
thing?
went in and got in the shower. I heard the thunder, and I was like, eh. Like Jenny, my wife, she will not get
No.
it. If
So
it's
what is-
remotely on there, she will not. Apparently, if it shocks the water wherever it's coming from, right? Because it's not at your house, it's wherever it is. If it gets hit, it's supposed to come through the water line. And I'm like, I'll take my chances. I don't know if that's
crazy.
true.
I see.
Chat GPT here says, no, you should not shower during a thunderstorm. Health agencies like the Centers for Disease Control warn lightning can travel through a home's plumbing system because metal pipes and tap water conduct electricity well. A lightning strike to your home can transfer an electrical current through the water in the shower.
How, let me ask this. Have you ever heard of this happening? Ever? I've never heard of someone getting struck by
mean,
lightning
it would be-
inside their shower. Maybe
Here
if
we
you're
go. Has ever been struck by lightning?
I
in
just
the
feel like you would be
shower?
the most unlucky person in the world. Of the
Yes,
shower.
talking
people-
to me.
No. Anybody would
Yeah,
do it.
right.
Yes. It says fatal direct strikes in the shower are extremely rare,
Right.
but they have happened.
Okay. That's just one thing I was like, I don't believe. There's no way this
I
is
feel like
real.
if that happens to you, it was your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
like, there's just not this. This can't. How can this happen? This isn't real.
Another
Unlucky person in the
really
world.
weird thing that I didn't really think about, but I always thought the hair grew from the ends.
Hair grew from the ends.
You know, like my hair was
Oh,
getting
I see what you're
longer
saying.
this way, not
From
through
your
my
roots.
scalp, from the root. I always thought that because it was growing longer, this way. So I thought the hair was growing from the bottom of my hair, not
pushing it out.
not
from your
pushing it out through
scalp.
the top of my hair. I never oh, okay, yeah, I guess it is coming out from up here, not from down here. I thought it was
What-
growing down there.
One that we got. My dad got my buddy with this. It wasn't me, but we were in the car one time, and he goes, "Oh yeah, chocolate milk comes from black cows." And he was like, and my buddy was like, "Really?" And totally had him.
Oh,
and
that's
big time,
great.
but that is not true.
That
No,
is
it is not true.
It's not
Yeah.
true.
It is
You
not
do not.
true.
You can't get on the udder of a black cow and just suck out chocolate milk.
milk.
Yeah,
No.
it doesn't work like that.
No.
That,
Oh, that's
that doesn't
great.
happen. But that was when I remember him telling a buddy, and his name was Kyle, and Kyle was like, "Are you serious?"
Poor Kyle.
How about sitting too close to the TV? That's always something that we were
Yeah.
told.
I still believe that because
No.
we won't let Parker get that close to the
no,
TV.
I don't.
Yeah.
I won't sit that close to the TV. I'm
That
like,
hurts
hey,
your
back
eyes.
up.
See, here's
Yeah.
the thing. So when we were growing up, with the TVs kind of sat on the ground because they were part of the furniture. They, at least
Right.
in our
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, we had
yeah.
things on
They
top
were
of our TV.
literally cabinets with TVs inside of them.
That's right.
And they were low on the ground. Now TVs are more up in the air, so
More
I feel
mounted,
like
yeah.
they're not as close as what we were.
Right.
Plus, it's like as LEDs back then, it was tube TVs. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, is that different? I don't know. I just
I just feel like it hurts your eyes when you get. I mean,
when you
like,
strain because you're sitting too close.
right.
Right. But yeah,
No,
remember
I
when
don't
you-
think I don't like my kids never sat that close, and when they sat underneath, again, it was up higher a little bit.
Remember when you touch the TV back in the day and you'd get like static,
static.
like,
Oh,
like,
yeah. Put
like
your hair
shocked
against it.
almost.
Yeah, put your hair against it.
Yeah, and it would
Hey,
be like
Here's
static and stuff
just
like
'cause
that.
talking about sitting close to the TV. Do you remember the figure skater Nancy Kerrigan?
Yes. Of
course.
We all do. Do you remember her mom was like almost blind completely, and so she would sit backstage at the ice, the figure
the
skating
rink, yeah.
events, and she was literally an inch away from the TV, and she'd watch her routines. You don't remember that?
No,
I remember that because my mom was a big figure skating fan. And
don't
She
remember
couldn't
that at
watch
all.
her
she
daughter.
couldn't watch her live. She'd have
the
to
whole
watch
thing
on a
on the
monitor
monitor.
and be about an inch from the screen because she was more than legally blind. I mean, it was a thing. But I always remember that. But I'm like, obviously, she's in a different situation, but I was like, man,
Right.
that would just crush your eyes if you were someone who had sight and
Right.
did that. So that's why when Parker gets close to the TV or she's standing there with her neck up and just looking at the TV, like, only 2 feet away or whatever, I'm like, hey, Parker, get away. Come over here. I still think that about that hurts your eyes.
I wouldn't want to sit too close to the TV. But then you think about it. Look at look at our kids. Their iPads are 2 feet
They're
away
6
from-
inches from their
I mean,
phone.
literally 6 inches. And then now our phones, they're closer to us now than the TVs ever were. And what do you ever call the radioactive stuff in these? Are probably worse than what was than those TVs back then.
Yeah, a lot
So,
going on.
When you think, look at how close we are to our computers.
I know.
I mean, we're just a few inches away, and yet we won't sit close to a TV, but yet we'll sit close to a computer. What is that?
She's got a good point.
Yeah, Lana with the points right here. Put another point on the board for Lana.
It's
Oh,
just
my
funny
gosh.
to me,
Yeah, it's
that we
funny.
won't do that. So
But-
I think it's okay to sit close to the TV.
Okay.
We're already screwed.
Well, when
Yeah.
you go to Lana's house, she'll be the one right up front.
Yeah, it should be right up front. Can I sit in front row? You ever sat front row? Hey, you ever sat front row at a movie theater?
That's the worst.
That
I did
is
for
a-
one of the Bourne movies, and I'm like, I can never do this
the
again.
Bourne movie? I would have been
It was
sick.
because I wanted to see it, and that was all that was. That was pre you could buy tickets beforehand.
Yeah.
We used to walk up and you get your tickets in the box office. I'm like, this is all you got? This sucks.
Yeah,
like it's horrible.
Oh,
I was
motion
awful.
sickness for sure. if
Oh,
I
it was
did that.
awful.
My
That's-
neck hurt.
Yeah, neck hurts. They're moving around too much. Your head's going back on a swivel like you're watching a ping pong match. I mean, that's just horrible.
It
Why
is
don't
horrible.
they take those seats out, and not
Because
have
they're
them
not going to lose money.
Correct.
They're selling. They don't care about your neck or your eyes.
Nope.
You're in there. You're eating popcorn and shut up.
How much money do you think that front row actually
It's
generates?
It's big money, Lana.
It's huge money.
I don't know. It adds up, I'm sure. But
I mean, I guess over time, but
Yeah.
they should really there should be a new rule that the seats have to be
back.
so far back at movie theaters. That's not right.
that's not right, she says.
Yeah.
Lana will be protesting at your local theater.
I can't even remember the last time I've been to a movie theater. You guys,
Either.
it's probably.
I saw Top Gun Maverick. That's by myself.
I just saw Spider-Man 2 weeks ago.
I think it was what's the Let It Go movie?
Frozen?
Yeah,
You went to Frozen?
I went to the second one.
Oh, that's a whole other
Oh,
podcast.
the second one was only like 5 years ago, maybe.
That's the last
Something
time
like
I've been
that.
to a theater.
Wow.
It's 5 years ago. I saw the
Frozen
second
2.
one.
Wow.
Frozen 2.
You at Frozen 2. That's something.
You have to take out a small loan to go to a movie nowadays.
There you go. All right, the weird things you believed growing up. That's awesome.